Is artificial intelligence taking over print on demand? I'm going to answer that question for you, and I'm also going to make a full t-shirt design using AI technology. One of the number one thing print on demand sellers struggle with is finding unique elements for their designs. Most of us are not pro-level graphic designers, and sometimes finding the exact right elements and making them unique is quite a challenge. So I think Creative Fabrica just might have solved that problem for us with their new tool called Spark. So I'm going to do a full review of this AI technology design tool today, and I'm also going to show you it live in action making a full t-shirt design. And there is a link down below in the description if you want to test this out for yourself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop over to Creative Fabrica and test this out. So we are over here on Creative Fabrica Spark, and I'm just scrolling through some of these absolutely incredible designs made by the community here. And if you hover over them, you can see the prompts that were used to generate these images. And under the Help Center tab, it's going to give you all the information that you need to know about this particular tool. It shows you how artificial intelligence can create these unique images simply by you giving it prompts or words to describe what you want to create. There's also a prompts book right here to help you understand how to create good prompts and some suggestions of words that you can use. You can also subscribe to Spark, and that's going to give you speed credits, and it's going to help you to generate the images faster. So if you want to make a lot of images and do it really quickly, then you can do the subscription there. So there's actually two ways that you can earn. Right now there is a contest where those with the best creations can earn up to $100,000, and then they're also working on a way to pay for downloads. So on those images that you create, if these subscribers download it, then they're going to pay out a small fee to you. It's going to show you two t-shirt designs that I actually made using this tool plus Canva, and then I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. This is a really cool, right on trend design, and sometimes it's hard to find those really unique Santa Claus faces that not everyone else is using, so I'm going to show you exactly how I did this using Spark. Okay, so I'm over on my personal creation page, and so when you come to this tool, you can type in any prompts right here and it's going to generate images. So we can scroll through and take a look. Now, at first, I really had no clue what I was doing, so I just typed in some generic words and the pictures didn't come out that great. So I started figuring out that I got to be way more descriptive with my prompts, and then I finally came up with this one. So this to me is a really cool, amazing Santa Claus face, and the prompts that I used for this was vintage Santa, cartoon style, wink, hair details in beard, twinkle and eye, painting style, holly and hat, and transparent background. Now, as you can see, it didn't get every single one of those prompts correct. However, I'm still very happy with how the image turned out. So this says commercial usage allowed, and I've already downloaded this. Okay, so I have brought this now over to Canva, and what I'm going to do to alter this to make it into a really cool design is I'm going to go ahead and remove the background on this. And as you can see, it didn't do it exactly perfectly, so I'm going to go ahead and erase whatever is left here, and we're just going to erase all of this extra black that we don't need so that we have it in the perfect Santa shape, and then we can add some words to it. Once the background is erased and it's how you would like it, then you can add your additional elements to this. So I went ahead and added this little checkerboard here, and I'm going to right click and select send to back, so that's going to put it behind the Santa, and then we're going to go ahead and do our font. So we could do something such as stay merry and move that up, and then we can do effects and arch that and make it not quite as much, and then we can change the font. So I went ahead and selected the Nectarine font here, and then we'll just make this a little bit bigger, and then we can change the color of the text like a gray. And then what I like to do is Control D to duplicate that, and then I'm going to make that an outline and black. Okay, so there we go. You have Stay Merry, and then down here you can put Stay Bright, and you can layer it right over this. See, the image is slightly cut off there. However, that's not really a problem because you can just layer the text over it and it looks perfectly great. So there we go. A completely unique Santa Claus face made into your very own graphic. Now, if you want to use this prompt for yourself, you can absolutely do that. I typed in vintage Santa, cartoon style, wink, hair details and beard, twinkle and eye, painting style, holly and hat, transparent background. So you could go and type that in yourself, and it is going to come up with totally new, unique images just for you. Now, I did it again with this one. I wanted like a rock and roll style feel. So I typed in vintage, rock and roll, electric guitar, worn look, cartoon, lots of detail, lightning bolts, angel wings, and it came up with 4, and this one actually turned out really, really cool. I don't really like the other 3, but I do quite like this one. So I'm going to show you over on Canva how I alter this and make it into a t-shirt design. Okay, so here is the image over on Canva, and so I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other one, edit and remove the background. Okay, so that did a pretty good job, and there's nothing that I really need to erase. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some extra elements to give it a little pop. So I add these little lines here, and I'm going to right click and send it to the back. So we have those extra line details. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some text, and we're going to type rock and roll, and just move that up to the top here. And we're going to change the font style. So I changed the font to Lava Pro Rough, and then I'm just going to go ahead and stretch this out and layer it over top of the design here, and change the color. Okay, so I made the color like a navy, and then we'll put an effect on it, and we'll do a little bit of a shadow. And then let's just go ahead and add some star elements and just paste those right on there. And we'll do some more on the other side. And there we go. That's looking super cool. And then we'll add some more text down here, born to be free, and change the font again to the same one that we just used, the Lava Pro Rough, and we will stretch that out a bit and do the effects to make a shadow, and effect and shadow. There we go. We have a totally unique t-shirt design, and that's what it would look like on the t-shirt or on the mock-up. I think this tool is insanely awesome. If you just spend some time playing with it, learning how to best use the prompts, you can see what other people are using for their prompts, then you can make some really amazing images with this tool.
So let me know down below what you think of Creative Fabrica's new tool, Spark. Are you going to give this a try, and are you going to enter the contest? Creative Fabrica is one of my favorite platforms for helping me in my print-on-demand business, and I have a ton more videos about the platform on my channel here, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and also head over to my Etsy playlist so you can truly master print on demand and graphics. Make it an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.